Best motherboards for Ryzen 7 5800X. The AMD Ryzen 7 5800X is an excellent processor from the Ryzen 5000 series with a pretty moderate price but impressive overall performance. It performs better than its ancestor, Ryzen 5 5600X, in different applications and software. On the flip side, the gaming performance is also improved but not too much when we compare it to the application efficiencies. Still, with the help of Zen 3-core architecture, the processor is able to stand toe-to-toe against the like-priced Intel's 10th generation processor for jaw-dropping gaming and relentless content creation capabilities. Undoubtedly, the whopping 4.7 GHz boost clock is quite enough to deal with the current era workloads. But there must be the best motherboard for Ryzen 7 5800X to tackle such a heavy-duty output and give you better efficiency. You can not only overclock your CPU with the best motherboards but also get the most out of the GPU while playing games or doing content creation. Therefore, we have decided to help you find the best motherboard for your PC. Top 3 products. 1. Asus ROG X570 Crosshair 8 Formula. 2. Asus ROG Strix X570E Gaming ATX. 3. Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming. Asus ROG X570 Crosshair 8 Formula. Specifications. Brand, Asus, chipset, AMD X570, socket, AM4, form factor, ATX, memory architecture, dual-channel, memory slots, 4 DIMMs, memory size, 128 GB DDR4 memory speed, 4866 MHz, onboard Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax, USB ports, 15 SATA ports, 8 SATA 3.0. This motherboard uses a 14+2 VRM solution beneficial in providing stable voltages. It offers an optimized power design layout that enables it to handle AMD Ryzen processors without lagging in terms of handling them. In addition, its integrated system to accommodate a water cooler is another reason making it the best premium motherboard for Ryzen 7 5800X. This motherboard features an impressive, eye-catching design and numerous customization options like RGB lighting, audio, storage optimization, and more. Pros. Good overclocking capabilities. Excellent performance. Integrated I/O plate. Has 5G LAN, BT 5.0, and Wi-Fi 6. Great aesthetics and look. Cons. Maybe a little pricey for some users. Don't support 8-channel audio. Asus ROG Strix X570E Gaming ATX. Specifications. Brand, Asus, chipset, AMD X570, socket, AM4, form factor, ATX, memory architecture, dual-channel, memory slots, 4 DIMMs, memory size, 128 GB DDR4 memory speed, 4600 MHz, onboard Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax, USB ports, 24 SATA ports, 8 SATA 3.0. Asus is in the tech field for years, providing possibly every hardware component from low-end to high-end. The high-end Asus ROG Strix X570E Gaming ATX is the best overall motherboard for Ryzen 7 5800X with AMD X570 chipset offering 4x DIMM DDR4 memory slots that are capable of transferring data up to 128 GB collectively. The memory clock frequency is 5.1 GHz, which is enough to deliver and execute the instruction sets in no time. Taking into consideration the cruciality of power stages, it has 12+4 power stages with the ProCool 2 power connector. Pros. Adequate number of USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports. Features Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax. Integrated I/O shield. Supports multiple GPUs. Excellent overclocking. Cons. It may be expensive for some users. Don't have onboard buttons. Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming. Specifications. Brand, Asus. Chipset, AMD B450. Socket, AM4. Form factor, ATX. Memory architecture, dual-channel. Memory slots, 4 DIMMs. Memory size, 128 GB. DDR4. Memory speed, 3600 MHz. Onboard Wi-Fi, not available. USB ports, 14. SATA ports, 4. SATA 3.0. The Asus ROG Strix B450F Gaming is a mid-range motherboard with an AMD B450 chipset. We're calling it the best budget motherboard for Ryzen 7 5800X since it costs much lower than the B550 or X570 board in the list, but has great performance. The AM4 socket is ready to use the Ryzen 3rd generation CPUs at their peak performance. Just like every motherboard we discussed earlier in this article, this one also has 4x DIMM DDR4 memory slots with a maximum memory clock of 4.4 GHz to accommodate 128 GB of data based on dual-channel memory architecture. Pros: budget-friendly, excellent performance to price ratio, multi-GPU support, high-quality audio system, pre-mounted I/O shield, premium feature at an affordable price. Cons: don't have M2 heatsink, have no Wi-Fi,